Students, how are you? I hope you're fine. Now we are going to complete part here. It's part 2 of our week 2 presentation. So let's complete the in practice book here. This one in 2001, 32 out of 80 here, out of 80 of New Jersey's House of Representatives were Democrats. So we have here 32 over 80, and I have also 25 out of 60 members of Origin's House of Representatives were Democrats. So we have another one, 25, this is very important, over 60. So we have two fractions, 32 over 80, 25 over 60, guys. The question is what? Which state had greater fractions? So I'm going to compare. Why? He asks me about the greater. When I compare between the two fractions, guys, I have to know that. First, we have two ways. The first way is to do what? To compare between here to make the denominator right common, or by what? This is the first one, or by another method to make it by cross multiplication like this. 80 multiplies 25, so 25 multiply 8, 8 times 5 40, so I have here 4. 8 times 2 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, 16 plus 4 is 20, so we write here 2 and we add yes, is 20 is 200, and we have 0 for 8, we will add it, so we have here 2000. What about here 80 by another color to make it more clear for you? 80 here multiply 25. Okay, we did it here. What about, and we write here 2000 up. What about here 60 times 32? 32 times 6, 6 times 2 gives me, yes, 12. 6 times 3 gives me 18, 18 plus 1, 19, and then put our 0 of the 60 of the 0 here, we added. So I have here 1920, 1920, and we have here 2000, which is greater, of course, the 2000. So I will do here the greater is 25 over 60, which state? It's here, if we make it like this, it would be which state? The state of the origin, right? The state of the origin's house. This is 25 out of 60. Okay, dear students, let's move to the next here lesson. It talks about mixed and improper fraction. It's a very easy lesson, guys. If I have here 37 and 9 and 7/10. So I have here 37 over 4. It's called what? Improper fraction. Why improper fraction? Because here the denominator is less than the numerator, so it's called improper. What about the mixed one? The mixed here is shown like this, a number and another fraction beside the number. How can I change the improper? He asks me to compare how to change the mixed into improper. So it has a way. Here the denominator multiply the number. 10 multiply 9 gives me 90. Then add by the numerator, add 7. 90 plus 7 gives me 97. And down I put the 10 as it is. So I got here 97 over 10. 97 over 10. So you have 97 over 10 for this one. 97 over 10. And I have here 37 over 4. I want to compare between them. Okay, so I can get here by two ways, cross multiplication, or by giving the LCM of 4 and 10 and do it like this. Let's see the LCM of 4 and 10. So 4 here by prime factorization. 4 divided 2, 2 divided 2, 1. I have here for the prime factorization 2 and 2, the factors of 4. What about the factors of 10? 2 divided 2 gives me 5, divided 5 gives me 1. 2 and 5. We have got here 2 and 2, 2 and 5. So we write them under each other, 2 and 2. And we have 2 and 5. This is multiply, okay? This is multiply. This is 4, and this is 4, 10. So the LCM, how can I get it? By here, 2 from 2 twos, I will take just 1 2. this 2 comes alone, I will take it. This 5 comes alone, I will take it, unlike the greatest common factor, okay? The greatest common factor, we were taking the repeated number or repeated factor. So we have here 2 multiply 2 gives me 4, 4 multiply here, and we have got here 5, 4 multiply 5 gives me 20. So the LCM is 20. After this, it's very easy. I do it here. We have two fractions. I want to make the denominator the same. So you have here 20 down, and we have here with another color, please. So we have here for the other one, I have here which here 37. Let's make this to make it clear for you. Here I have down, I have here what, 4 of 37 over 4. 37 over 4. So again, please, 37 over 4, and I want here to make the denominator the 20. 4 times what gives me 20? 4 times 5. What I do down, I do it in the numerator up. So multiply the same by 5. 37 times 5, it will give you 185. What about the other one? It's 10. I want to convert it here, the denominator, into 20. 10 times y, because LCM. 10 times 2, 20. And what I do up, I do it down. So this is multiply 2. This must be multiply 2. 97 multiply 2, it will give you 194. So the answer 194 over 20, okay? And the other one, it's what, 185 over 20. Of course, the numerator here, I will compare them. 195 greater than 185. Okay, guys, easy one, I think so. Here you are, your practice book, page 51. We are going to solve some of them. I have here, he will ask you what to do. Write the mixed number into improper fraction. So 4 and 4th. So 4 times 4, 16, plus 1, 17. The denominator for the same. Easy, easy. Another one, we have here 2, 6 over 7. 7 times 2, 14. 14 plus 6, 20. So it will be 20 over 7, the denominator. Easy one, easy. Write here improper fraction as mixed number. Let's do this. Okay, this one, 11, here he asks me to change from improper into mixed number. 11 divided 2, how can we solve it? Make this improper into mixed. So I'm going to have here 11, the base will be the same, and I have here numerator and here a number here as a whole. So 11 divided 2, I do like this. 11 divided 2 gives you what? Gives you 11 divided 2 gives you 10 divided 2 gives you what? 10. The nearest thing is 10 divided 2, the nearest thing in the table. So it gives you 5. The answer, I put it as a whole. Okay, 11 minus 10 gives you 1. I write it here. Another one to make sure that we understand. Here I have 15 over 4. 15 over 4, what should I do? I have here 3 numbers I would write. So the denominator the same, 4 the same. 15 divided 4, the nearest thing to table 4 is what? 12 divided 4 gives me 3. So 3, write it here. So 15, then 15 minus 12 gives you 3, also write it here. Easy one, easy one. Okay, guys. Now we're going to have a lesson here, fractions and decimals. Okay, lesson 7 in chapter 4. So he asks me here to do what, guys? Write 4/5 as a decimal. How can we do it? This means what here? Remember, when I say 4 over 5 or 4/5, it's 4. This fraction is called division. This fraction is called what, guys? Division. 4 divided what? Divided 5. So how can we do it? Let's see. 4 divided 5. Here it can't be. Okay, so we have here 0. Then do we have here anything? No, we don't. So point to add here the 0, because I want something to help me. So this helping 0, we put here instead or here a holder is point. decimal point. 40 divided 5 gives me 8. 8 times here, when it comes up, we multiply it. 8 times 5 gives me 40, so 0, 0. So I have here 4 over 5th. It's what? It's 0.8. Okay, guys, this is a way. We have another way and very easy way, 4 over 5. I want to make this 5 a multiple of 10. Remember this. Multiply 2. What I do down, I do it up. Multiply 2. So I have here 10 and here I have 8. 8 over 10th, you know, we have here just 1 0. So I'm going to go from the right hand to the left hand, 1 decimal place, and put here the dot and here the 0, 0.8. Easy one, easy one. If I give you here another one, yes, and as you see 0.825, as if he wants me to write it as a fraction. Very, very, very easy. We have how many decimal place? 1, 2, 3. So it would be 825 over how many zeros? 1, 2, 3 also, and the 1. So it would be 825 over 1000, over 1000. Okay, and then what should I do? I have here very easy one. What I do here, guys, after doing this, I see here it's divisible by what? Divisible by 25, divisible by 25. I do simplify. I can do it by 25 very easy like this, miss. We can do it divided 5, then divided 5, then divided 5, and so on. Okay? Okay, let's solve some problems from your practice book, guys, to make sure that we understood. I have here write the fraction or mixed number as decimal. Okay, then tell whether the decimal is terminating decimal or repeating decimal. Let's see together what's the terminating or what's the repeating decimal, guys. So I have here, when I say 2 divided 5, 2 divided 5, let's solve it together. Okay, we have 2 divided 5, can't be. We put 0. I have to write here, let's have another color. Okay, and I have here, I want something to help me. 0, come please. When it comes, I add here the decimal point. So 20 divided 5 gives me 4. 4, when it comes up, mommy, well, multiply it. 4 times 5 gives me, 20 minus 0, 0. So the answer here is 0.4, right? So guys, the answer is 0.4 and we have ending. So it's called terminating decimal. So it's called terminating decimal. What about the repeating decimal you are talking about, Miss Dina? Let's see together. I have here 8 divided 3. Why? Because here the fraction is called divided. 8 divided 3, guys. How can we solve it? Okay, 8 divided 3. The nearest thing is what? 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3, 9. So I'm going to take 2. 2 times 3 gives me what? 6, right? Then subtract. It gives me 2. 2 divided 3. No, it can't be. Put here the decimal point and put here the 0. 20 divided 3. The nearest thing is what? 18. So 6 times 3, 18. Put here 6. Right? 6 times 3, 18. And then the answer here of the subtraction, 2. I want 0. So I write here 20. Okay, instead of this, I write it here. 20 divided 3, also 6. Then 6 times 3, 18. So 2. And then the same. So it's repeating decimal. It's called what? Repeating decimal. And I write it like, habibi, 2.6 and here the dash up here. So it's called repeating decimal, Miss Dina. Okay, here he asks me this question. He asks me write the decimal as a fraction or mixed number. So please do this as homework. I hope you understood everything. Rewatch the video more than one time and answer the questions. And after answering, you'll find the answers, the correct answers also in the worksheet here. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to send me on Google Classroom. Thank you, my dear students.